Okay, I gotta know this first. Why are so many LL kids going to Kutztown right now? What are they doing up there? What's going on these recruiting trips?
I mean, I have no idea. I didn't even visit overnight. I just went on a day visit.
Okay.
But the coaching staff is one thing.
Okay.
It's just a great feel around, good atmosphere.
Okay.
Last year they finished really, really well.
Yeah.
Looks like the program's in the right direction.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's why I chose it.
Okay. I mean, is that something you look at these days? What's their win-loss record? Is that important to you guys?
That's not the first thing I look at. The first thing is probably coaching staff and the way they play.
So it helped that they had 10 wins, went to playoffs, got that
finished 13th in the nation.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty nice.
There's some LL kids there too right now. Did you run?
A senior from Township, Colin Henney.
Okay.
He's a defensive lineman.
Okay.
I think there's another kid up there.
Were they coming after you?
He's
texting you or giving you a call? Saying,
no, when I went up on my visit, I went in the weight room.
Okay.
And they were in there.
Okay.
Said, hey, what's up?
Okay.
So,
I wish I could ramble off the names all the top of my head who's going. There's a bunch of Warwick kids. Devaney's going.
John Devaney. Matt Rissinger's actually going to the military, I think.
Okay.
But Zach Sando from Ephrata, he's going. So and I know there's a lot more.
The kid from Donegal's going.
Yeah.
Drake.
Yeah. Brumfeld.
Drake Brumfeld, yeah. Your line got a ton of hype at Township. I mean, you and Hupfeld. Yeah. Can you talk about your experience there and what you got out of playing for Township last couple of years?
Yeah, I mean, I love playing for that. Wouldn't change it for the world. I had a great relationship with all my lineman brothers. We had not that good of a season. The hype got to us a little bit, but I mean, that line was there. But I had a lot of fun playing with them. With my brothers, man. Wouldn't change it.
How far did you come along from pipsqueak freshman to all-star senior?
I was a freshman. I was 5'9", 160.
Whoa.
6 foot, 260. So, transitioning into high school football as a sophomore, playing and stuff, that was real rough. But then junior year, I kind of hit my growth spurt, got a little bigger, got a little stronger, hit the weight room better. Okay. Kind of blew from there.
Okay. So. Has Kutztown said what they want to do with you? Because you're pretty flexible. You can go on either side of the ball, I would think.
Yeah. They want me right now at defense. So defensive end, possibly. I mean, everything can change once you get up there. But as of right now, it's defense.
Okay.
So
have they said what to expect freshman year?
Probably redshirt. There is a chance that I might get some playing time.
Okay.
But to me, a redshirt is really valuable. You learn the system, get up to speed in college game and everything. There is a chance I get some playing time. So, I mean, I'm going to work my tail off.
Okay.
So.
Be ready to go.
Yeah.
If they call you freshman, hey, I'll play.
Yeah.
Okay. Put me in.
Some playing time.
That's fine.
Yeah.
What do you think of LL as far as having this game, having an all-star game, giving you guys a shot to go and play one more time?
It's awesome. It's our last hurrah to play in a big crowd at Central Stadium, or their field. I mean, I get to play with my buddies who are from other schools. I mean, I know Darren Thompson from Warwick, Brian McCall, Chase Moore, Blake Kreider. I'm just dropping some names.
Yeah, you know those guys. Now you get one more time with them. That's got to be
cool
fun.
Because during the season, we always talk trash.
Sure.
And now we're gonna talk trash one more last time. It's a lot of fun.
Will you play offense or defense on Saturday?
I'll play them both.
You're going to play both?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay. So, if you didn't know, the other squad has Thompson, Markeith Williams, and Austin Hartman in the backfield.
Somebody better look out. Better look out for the North squad. I talked to Darren. We go to Powertrain Sports Institute together. We lift there.
Okay.
Dropping a name for Powertrain.
There you go.
He's a real class guy. I love him to death.
And he's going to Penn State. And you know what? I think he'll find a way to stick.
You know what?
Knowing him, he'll find a way to stick.
He's a really hard worker.
Yeah.
And he's a real dedicated kid. And he loves football.
Yeah.
Can't ask for much more.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah.
Check. LL League. The competition, Section 1, going to districts a couple of times. What did you get out of LL, competition-wise and prep-wise?
Nobody gives a lot of credit to the LL, but I think it's great football. I mean, 2 years ago when Catholic and Central were in the state championship game, that's 2 out of the 4 classes in the state championship game.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always good competition. And, every single game is tough to win, especially, now Catholics moving up to Section 1.
Yes, they are. Hey, you're going to miss them.
I am.
Darn.
Better look out. But, I mean, I think it was great football.
Okay.
You get some of those really big teams, and you get some of the small teams. So
proud of what you accomplished? I mean, individually, you made a lot of all-stars and all-state this and all-league that. I mean, you really came a long way. Are you proud of what you accomplished in that uniform?
Honestly, I would trade it all for that ring. I mean, one of my buddies from Catholic is bringing a state championship ring in tomorrow. But, I mean, I'm proud of what I did. It helped my team. I had some great teammates to help me accomplish that. But I'd rather trade it for the team glory. So.
Let me ask you about Razorback while I got you.
Oh, God.
That was in a couple headlines, if you didn't notice. Razorback. What was
That's all
it like?
we ran.
Yeah, what was it like blocking in that? Did you guys even know who was taking snaps half the time?
Yeah, I mean, in practice, we had, razor this number, razor that number,
Okay.
razor that number, and every single person was a different number.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, you're getting the ball? That doesn't matter.
Okay.
We're going to block.
Okay.
But when Dan Wirtz started, I guess kind of got into that when I was a sophomore.
Yeah.
I was real kind of funky, and then junior year, came out at the front of it and everything, and started working real well. So after that, it was just kind of fluid transition into everything.
Right.
So
I was always impressed that your coaches had the guts to try that.
yeah, basically what we run is toss right, toss left.
Yeah.
It was basically just us being more conditioned than anything else.
Okay.
And be able to run and block.
Okay.
And I give credit to the coaches there.
I mean, a lot of teams go, power I or spread.
Yeah.
Everybody's spread these days. But I mean, they trusted you guys, that you had the athletes, that you could pull that off. Did you ever look at it that way? Like, hey, they really trust us. I mean, that's a cool feeling that they think we can pull this off.
We had a whole period during offense group where we would just run Razorback. But yeah, it's real cool. They trust us. They know we're gonna get the blocks down. I mean, that line, Huffeld, me, Beauregard, it was a big line.
Yes.
Hoffmaster's coming up,
Yes.
getting some looks. But I mean, yeah, they trust us and we did the job. So
That line has also produced kids that are playing in college now.
yeah.
Is that just a fraternity thing? The trench guys looking out for
our
each other?
Coach John Reidinger, he works us real hard. He says you may not be the biggest, but you're going to be the most conditioned.
Okay.
But yeah, we always worked our hardest. I mean, we were the hardest working kids on the team.
Okay.
I think that's why.
Okay. You guys don't always get a lot of glory. It's who scored the touchdowns, who threw the passes, who ran the ball. Does that bother linemen, or do you guys know when you did your job?
I mean, if they got all the glory, that's great because we know we did our job, opened up holes for them.
Okay.
I was fortunate to have a little bit of the press, so some of the other guys, but it was cool to see those guys on the front of the paper holding the ball and in the background all fuzzy and everything.
But you knew that you sprung the block
exactly.
that opened up that play.
Yeah.
So you took satisfaction in that?
I care less about what goes on the paper as long as we're getting wins, and I took some credit there.
Yeah, definitely.
So.
What are you most looking forward to Saturday night here? One last time in the township uniform.
Just one last time to play football in high school. I mean, nothing beats Friday Night Lights. I had some great memories out there, talking some really good trash. Guys were talking some real good trash, having fun with my buds, hanging out, and then playing football, a sport I love. It's going to be rough after that.
Yeah, you'll be back playing before you know it.
Yeah.